him. What's your early assessment?
Well, he brings a lot to the game. Obviously, offensively, he's going to bring passing and scoring, and then defensively, he's got a great presence out there, and he really plugs up a lot of gaps. He gets his hands on balls, and he really starts our defense for us. Consequently, we had 15, we turned him over 15 times, and that starts our offense and really gets us out and gets us layups.
Would you say this is the best half of basketball the Clippers have played in the preseason?
It's a very short preseason so far, but yeah, so far.
Okay, thanks, Brad.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
Jamie, thank you so much. And Corey, very nice first half for the Clippers.
Just love the unselfish play by every single player on this team. They moved the ball extremely well, but it was timely passes that put every player in the position to score right away. Terrence Mann going right to the basket. You can just see they're throwing it up in transition. Montrez, sticky fingers, grabs it and dunks right on Jokic. But the passing has been unbelievable.
Clippers had 17 first-half assists. 30 is like a magic number for teams. For the Clippers over the last 10 years, they're 72-8 when they have 30 or more assists. It just tells you the ball movement. And there you see, we talked about it. Montrezl Harrell is in midseason form. So too is Lou Williams. Very nice first half of basketball. As promised, Kawhi Leonard probably done for the rest of the night. Jerome Williams gets the nod as we start this second half. Jokic at the foul line, and he knocks it in.
It's a sweet little play there for Jokic. He started down at the low block and used kind of like that elbow turn to shoot that mid-range jump shot.
Jokic did not play in that first preseason game. A win a couple of nights ago against the Portland Trailblazers. Shamet curling, catching, and connecting. Get used to seeing that all year long.
Great patience by Landry, coming off that screen with great speed and elevating right at that three-point line.
Has to feel good for Shamet. Just 2 for 15 in the first 2 preseason games. Tonight he's 3 for 5.
You know, the good players understand you need to have a short-term memory because you need to move on to the next play.
Harris with a nice driving layup. The Millsap that tapped that in, beg your pardon. And JaMychal Green. Turn is over.
Just look at the patience by Landry Shamet coming off the screen with great speed, turning, recognizing where his feet was at the line, and elevate at the three.
Will Barton. And blocked out of bounds. Barton, I don't want to pretend that I know more than Mike Malone. I like him in his energy off the bench. I'm not saying he doesn't have starter talent, but he can really change the direction of a game. They were trying to make him a starter and a point guard a couple years ago. Millsap with a nice 3.
I love the versatility of Will Barton because Mike Malone can bring him off the bench or he can start him, and he will fit in with either role as far as from a personnel standpoint.
Trez given space, lets it fly.
Man, I like to see Montrez taking those shots. It keeps the defense honest.
You changed your jump shot. How long does it take to really set in?
It takes a full summer of working on it and then really trying to implement that during that following season.
Clippers led by 9 at the break, whittled down to 3. Timeout, Clippers.
At Kia, 3,000 employees are working hard each day to build the best vehicles for our drivers. From our intuitive tech right down to the turn signal, we hold ourselves and our cars to the highest standards. Which is why we made sure the Sportage has lane keeping assist and forward collision avoidance. Well, standard.
Celebrate Oktoberfest the Wiener Schnitzel way with our world-famous bratwurst. Stop by today and bite into a brat while you can. Wiener Schnitzel, still kinda German.
We're big on saving money, so we started doing our own dental work. Hold still, honey.
Why didn't they just switch to Mercury? Could have saved a lot of money.
Yeah, that would have been smarter.
Oh, he's my big boy.
I am.
Mercury.
There are
those who will say that you're too fat, too skinny, too hard, too soft, too old, too much, too unexpected, too limited. And to them we say, too bad. Because at Kaiser Permanente, we believe that everyone deserves the right to thrive.
Hi, I'm David Simpson. Does buying your next vehicle from a family-owned dealership make a difference? Absolutely. At Simpson Chevrolet, it's a personal touch that matters. With freeway close showrooms in Garden Grove and Irvine, you'll find we're easy to get to, easy to do business with. Visit Simpson Chevrolet in Garden Grove and the Irvine Auto Center or online at simpsongm.com. Experience the difference that a family-owned dealership can make. At Simpson Chevrolet, we're big enough to deal, small enough to care.
Welcome back, everybody. Clippers up by 3 early in the third quarter. You know the expression, to be a fly on the wall. Well, Terrence Mann is doing just that. Doc said Terrence is watching Kawhi and the veterans. Even when he's not invited, he'll go sit with that group and observe them, and Doc just loves it. He says the vets are embracing Terrence as well, taking the time to get in his ear during the games, share their insight with him. Doc said they see the rookie's potential. And guys, it's terrific that Terrence is taking advantage of all the talent around him. Brian.
Thank you, Jamie. As Montrez misses inside, you know, they opened up camp and they thought, oh, Terrence Mann might be able to play some. I think they've now in the middle of the preseason think this guy's going to play some. It's not a maybe about it.
I had the pleasure of going to Summer League to watch a few games and sat with Jerry West, and Jerry said, hey, you know, this young kid Terrence Mann can truly play. He plays with great energy. He's off in the races on transition plays, and then now you watch him and he looks so comfortable on the floor. It even seems that he's not even a rookie.
There's a technical in that play by Montrezl Harrell. Murray misfires on that particular free throw. And now Jokic will go to the free throw line after the foul. I talked to Chauncey Billups about this. What would you give a rookie in terms of advice like Terrence Mann?
Work as hard as you can every single time. Soak up all the energy from every veteran. Try to find someone from the coaching staff, you know, where you can actually watch a lot of film. But more importantly, you just got to have confidence. The more confidence that you have on the floor, it really translates in the game, and that's by building around those veterans, building around Paul, building around Kawhi and Lou Williams, and just taking those little nuggets and implementing it into your game.
Shamet. And Millsap bear hugs the rebound. Well, you've got Cassell, a world champion. Ty Lue, a world champion. Doc Rivers, a former All-Star. Lots of brains to pick for sure. Shamet back the other way. Oh, a nice pull-up three. Somebody must have opened a door.
Just a little.
The breeze came in as Shamet has been very good here tonight. And it's a question and a great one to ask. I don't know if anybody has an answer. Where is Landry Shamet? Is he a starter? Is he coming off the bench? He's going to be terrific in both spots. But think about him coming off the bench, with the bench last year averaging 53+ points a game, and then you add a Landry Shamet.
Well, the thing about Landry, because of his defensive prowess, every single possession you see he's moving well without the basketball. He has a great basketball IQ, but you add shooting. He can fit in the starting lineup or the bench because he can shoot the basketball.
Michael Green can shoot the basketball. Clippers got caught napping in transition. Nuggets unable to take advantage. Jamal Murray. And JaMychal Green, such a gifted rebounder, something that we haven't talked enough about, what he brings to the table. And here you see Shamet running the show. Expect him to handle the ball a lot more than he did a season ago. Green on the drive. Colliding with a few defenders, no foul.
I said earlier, Don McClain said this might go down as one of the greatest passing big men. Did you look at that? Just basically was like 2 fingers, and he threw it the length of the court.
Nice play out of the inbound. JaMychal Green lays it in. By the way, Jokic 8 points, 10 rebounds so far tonight, a couple of assists.
Look at the pressure from Landry Shamet on the defensive end.
Off the leg of Harris.
But it all started with Landry Shamet right away pressing up on Gary Harris, and Montrezl Harrell standing in their position on the low block with the high hands to knock it off his leg.
Everybody assumes, understandably so, that the defense is going to be terrific. The offense will ultimately take care of itself, I would imagine, off of that defense, allowing the Clippers to get tons of opportunities from stops and rebounds.
You have misses. If you have a night when you're not shooting the ball particularly well, you can really rely on your defense.
Millsap guarded 3. And the Nuggets pull to within 1. Clippers have led by as many as 10 here tonight. The rookie man has dared to shoot it from Jokic.
This is where you want Montrezl to shoot the basketball.
Certainly in the preseason, really no negative effect, win, lose, or draw at the attempt.
It's just more of a confidence booster for Montrezl, because I've watched him in a Drew League this entire summer, and Montrezl made those shots night after night. So he can make it, but it's more about confidence and believing in he can make those shots every single possession.
Barton misses on the 3. Harris with the rebound for Denver, looking for their first lead in the second half. Clippers knocked it out of bounds. Just 8 seconds, however, on the shot clock.
You look at the discrepancy this entire game has been the rebound, in 19 for the Clippers and 29 for the Denver Nuggets.
They've been able to overcome their 16 turnovers because of that. Oh, an offensive foul away from the ball after a pretty clever play by Gary Harris. Well, maybe that's why it was clever. He gets handed the citation. Turnover Denver. And Doc Rivers says, let's talk. Clippers by 1, looking for their second win in the preseason. Here we are in the third quarter, downtown Los Angeles.
Free tailgate for Honda drivers. I see your keys right here. Step right in. We got free food, free drinks, free games set up. I'm pretty good at this.
Today, we help football fans celebrate, and we can help you too with a great deal on a reliable, award-winning Honda. Right now, you can lease a 2019 CR-V LX for just $249 a month plus tax. And Honda was named 2019 Best SUV Brand by U.S. News and World Report.
1, 2, 3, go Rams!
All right, kids, we're taking off.
Okay, have fun.
Love you.
We're good.
They're smarter than they look.
Your home is only as smart as your internet. Get AT&T Internet for $40 a month and set parental controls with our Smart Home Manager app. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
It drifts into our lives. Exposing us to risk we never asked for. To some, it may seem harmless. But there's no such thing as safe secondhand smoke.
Prep Zone on Fox Sports Go. Streaming 4 CIF Southern Section games every Friday night. Or stream them all at once with the new multi-screen option at foxsportsgo.com. Check out this week's lineup.
He approached the game the same way, loves playing on both ends, and very unselfish. And that's how I try to approach the game. I love playing both sides of the ball, and I try to make guys around me better. I want to make the extra plays and just, live in a team environment. So more than excited, ecstatic to be in this situation right here.
You can hear my full conversation with Paul George next Tuesday, 9 p.m. We talk a lot about what is the culture that was set. It was a great interview, great chat with Paul George. Well, I think I speak for a lot of people. Very excited to see his debut. His words, media day, he's out all of October. I talked with him about how he's feeling. He feels good. He looked very good in training camp in Hawaii.
How cool is it for two players to live in California and come back and play for a team that they actually really kind of respected? This was back when the Clippers were terrible when I played. but now the two players were able to come back home to do something special and to play together.
Barton, no look inside to Jokic. And a nice soft finish from the Serbian. Nuggets take the lead on a 13-2 run. Good look for JaMychal Green. Shot has been off here tonight, just 1 of 5 from above the arc. Largest lead of the game for Denver is 2 points. As Trez vacuums in the rebound and Terrence Mann looks to move. Robinson absorbing the contact and laying it in. He had a couple of very nice plays on Sunday. Add that one to the highlight reel here in the preseason.
Love the patience. Right away, Paul Millsap ran to that three-point line, and Jerome exploded right over Jokic.
Those spindly arms of Will Barton able to slink his way to the cup with the left hand. The two teams trading punches here in the third. Nice play from Mann to Green, back to Mann. Excellent ball movement. Nice possession. They just couldn't get the shot to fall. Denver with the ball in the lead. Terrence Mann's going to get some attaboys tomorrow in the film session there.
The cool thing about it, before the half, Patrick Beverley was talking to Terrence Mann, showing him exactly from a defense standpoint. And this is a perfect example of listening to your veterans, giving your body up for the betterment of the team, and getting charged.
There just doesn't seem to be any type of maturity issues at all. He has come in and has been terrific, and a 4-year player at FSU. And again, hard to believe, a second-round pick. And maybe a week ago wondering, would he play this year? Now it's likely that he will play and contribute to a team that has championship aspirations. As Shamet knocks in the jumper, Clippers quickly regain the lead.
But he's really picking up whatever the coaching staff and his veterans are throwing at him. He understands, and he initiates it on the court.
Nice shot by Jamal Murray. Murray now with 9 points. Jerome with time.
It's a good shot for Jerome.
Well, he struggled that first game against Houston and then was terrific against the Shanghai Sharks.
For Jerome,
not there.
Sorry, but for Jerome, just shooting with confidence, and Doc Rivers allows you to be yourself.
Montrezl Harrell splits a pair of defenders, waltzes to the cup. Clippers by 1. Timeout Denver here with 4:07 to play in this third quarter. Montrezl reads the defense and says, "I'll take what you give." Montrezl with 13.
Come try my really big chicken sandwich combo with 2 patties for $3.99, or 3 for $4.99, or 4 for $5.99.
That's an amazing deal, Jack.
Thanks, Stanley.
Ow. Wait, what's happening?
Stanley, you're deflating.
Oh, Jack.
Only at Jack in the Box.
It only takes a second to look down at a text. But in that amount of time, you've already traveled this far without looking, which could be a problem for you and them. So the Hyundai Elantra can read your text messages out loud, keeping your eyes where it matters most. The Hyundai Elantra, one of Hyundai's 10 IIHS top safety picks.
Now, get 0% APR financing for up to 72 months on the 2020 Elantra. Only at your local Hyundai dealer.
My really big chicken sandwich combo comes with 2 breaded chicken patties plus fries and a drink for $3.99, 3 patties for $4.99, or even 4 for just $5.99.
4 patties? Well, tickle my elbow.
No, thank you. Try my really big chicken sandwich combo starting at $3.99.
Clippers 10-game plans are now on sale. You get to choose from 4 different plans and be guaranteed access to some of the biggest games of the season against opponents like the Rockets and Warriors. Visit clippers.com/partial plans today. Nuggets with the ball. Clippers with the lead. Clippers struggling in this third quarter, just 5 of 15. Nuggets have hit half of their 16 shots. Grant. Rebound from Montrezl Harrell, his 6th. Clippers have led by as many as 10. Nuggets, despite 18 turnovers, have led here in this third quarter.
Look at the catch.
How about the finish at the rim? Wow. Such touch.
So actually it was a bad pass by Terrence Mann trying to throw the ball to the corner, and Montrez just suction cuts the ball and scores right over Mason Plumlee.
Beasley not there. Clippers rebound.
This entire game, the Clippers have played with great pace, meaning that they've moved the ball. If it was a rebound or a score basket, they got it out of the net right away to initiate their offense, their transition offense.
Late in the clock, Trez. Nice defense there by Plumlee. It's good to see they had great pace against Shanghai, but it's a non-NBA team. And to do this against a top 10 defensive team a year ago is a nice little feather in the cap, albeit in the preseason. Terrence Mann. A whistle and a foul away from the ball.
Just look at the pass. It's supposed to be to the corner, and Montrez just grabs it out of the air and goes right over Mason.
He was so lethal inside the restricted area last year, around the rim. Such great touch, whether it was finesse, whether it was power. And he goes to the bench, likely done for the evening, and continues to smolder. 15 points, 7 rebounds for Trez in 24 minutes tonight.
You know the cool thing about Trez, that every single night he's going to play the exact same way with maximum energy. He's, you know, like you see this water right now, it's almost empty. But Trez, his energy level is always up. And that's one of the great qualities of Montrez.
And that water bottle was full until you had the bagel that you supposedly bought me.
I did buy you the bagel.
And then you ate it, allegedly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Offensive foul against the Clippers.
Bagel.
I mean, the day Corey McGinty eats a carb is the day that, well...
It's still a bagel inside.
Oh, is that right? They just make them in halves now?
Make them in halves.
Morris. Mere Coffee, by the way, out there at the bottom of your screen, number 7. He's got a great blunt line in basketball. Plumlee drives in on Jokic. Active possession for Plumlee and a very nice finish.
But I really like Ivica Zubac, his movement out there on the wing against Mason Plumlee. He really used his lateral quickness, and Mason made a tough shot.
Zubac had the mismatch. Passes out of the post. Patterson with a quick spin move and lays it in. His first bucket as a Clipper.
I love the unselfish play there by Ivica. He took his time right at the free throw line, and Patterson really carved out their space in the paint and finished right over a smaller defender.
Clippers by 3. Only not much of a threat from anywhere outside the restricted area in terms of scoring. That's a very nice screen for Beasley, and he knocks it in. Screen assist for Plumlee. Man. Robinson for 3. Beasley looking down the floor all the way to Morris, lays it up and in.
Transition. The Denver Nuggets gets the ball out of the net in a hurry.
You can see a sense of urgency here for the Nuggets in this closing portion of the third quarter. Plumlee lays it in. Nuggets now with their largest lead, 79-76. A quick 6-point turnaround.
But if you take your foot off the gas on the defensive side, this is a really good team like you alluded to.
Patterson battling inside, drenched with defenders. A whistle and a foul. We'll go to the line for two.
I'm really happy that Terrence Mann took that jump shot. 3 or 4 possessions. He kind of had a wide open three. He used the shot fake and tried to get another teammate open. But just the hustle from the shot, started about the shot, but Patrick Patterson battles inside. I mean, he just grown manned them down there to get that play.
A self-proclaimed, and in reality, a movie buff. Had an internship this season in a production company. Really wants to get involved into film and television when the career is all over. As Robinson takes a seat, Derek Walton Jr. checks in.
Let me tell you what I like about Patrick Patterson. He loves cars, right? And so I go to a Ferrari dealership last summer, and I walked to talk to a friend of mine. His name is Phil Wilson. And I'm looking at this